Hey guys, what is up? So I finally got my recorder back on, and I'll finally be able to make some Forza videos for you guys, and my channel should finally be able to grow and stuff, especially since I'll be giving you guys some of the first looks at Blizzard Mountain. Now it's downloading right now, which is why my game's having a hard time syncing, because if you go in here, as you can see, it is downloading. I've been playing it upstairs in the Xbox One. I've gotten all the roads. I'm only missing one of the new XP signs. I have 6 wheel spins for you guys right now, so when this haul finishes and stuff like that, I'll have 6 wheel spins for you guys, and I might spend some of my skill points because I have 18 right now. But I don't know, I mean, most of the skill stuff to buy right now I don't really want and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, when we do get into Blizzard Mountain today, I will be showing you guys kind of the whereabouts of the map and stuff like that. Oh, look at that 1%. And kind of the different locations, stuff like that, and I'll be going through the cars. Now, all my videos that I made in the past about the DLC pack, the G pack, or whatever the heck it's called, I'll probably remake that and stuff like that, and also go over the Blizzard Mountain cars as well when we get into Blizzard Mountain. But for right now, while this is downloading, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and when it's done, I will come back in. Now, I got to find out where the pause... Alright, guys, we are back. And so the music's going to be a little loud, so before I actually get into driving and showing you guys the new cars for the Blizzard Mountain expansion, I'm going to go ahead and change the music volume down and stuff like that, because usually I like to play it loud and stuff like that, kind of like how you can hear right now.
Boss, some quick tyre talk.
Oh.
When you leave Blizzard Mountain, I'll swap any of your cars fitted with snow tyres back to off-road tyres. Saves you a
Okay,
job.
so let's go ahead and, oops, wow, I haven't played this for a while, so I've almost forgotten how to play it on the computer. So let's go ahead to audio and radio volume. Let's turn it down to about, I don't know, maybe 4. And then car volume is usually really loud, so we'll do that maybe 3. And then that should be good. Now let's go ahead and escape out of that, and that should be all good. I don't know why it still sounds as loud. I don't know if I didn't set it or if it's just because I'm in... No, it's all good. Or maybe it's just for me that the game is loud because the computer volume is all the way up. I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and do that. Maybe that will fix some of it. Maybe not. I guess it's still pretty loud. So let's back up into there. And now, most of the cars in this pack I'm not too impressed with, and I kind of wish they could have done some better cars that we would have wanted. Now, I know Blizzard Mountain is more of the off-roading, snow adventure type, so I get why they put trucks and stuff in here. But I do kind of wish they had put some cars that like we would really want and stuff like that in here as well. Maybe add-ons for special things. Now, me and Brandon, my friend, we have been doing lots of wheel spins, and he has spent tons of money, and over through all those wheel spins we have gathered tons of new cars. So if you see any of those cars new, that means that those are from wheel spins. That one's not, that's just one of the skill point buying ones. This one I got myself. I finally got another Horizon Edition car, so I have almost every single Horizon Edition car. I think I'm only missing 2 or 3 right now, I'm not sure. I just got the 599 GTO in Blizzard Mountain. Let's see, I think that's about it. This is one of the new Blizzard Mountain cars. I do like this RS. It's a lot of fun to drive, stuff like that. That one I do like. That one's not as kind of Debbie Downer as the other random things they brought in, such as this little old F100 that I'm not too impressed with. Just like all their other random classics and truck-type cars that they brought in, like the International Scout, which isn't that impressive. I haven't even driven it yet. There's also these 2 Lancias that you get for free. This one I luckily found a Martini one right off the bat. It was just one of the suggested paint jobs. And so I got those. So I think I've already got pictures of every single one of the new cars except for the International Scout, which I'm probably not even going to drive. Now for those that at least didn't hear, or at least heard about my video that I was making on the DLC pack for the G-Force cars, I think it's what they're called. This is definitely one of my top favorites. If you guys recognize this paint job, it was definitely kind of fun to put that on there. It's kind of cool. Let's see here. Where is... Ah, yes, the Morgan 3-wheeler. That's another one of my favorites from that DLC pack. This, honestly, I spent 50-ish grand just to up this thing to an S1. and it's still not even that fast. I mean, look at it. Speed 64, acceleration 7.8. It's not that great. I mean, I like the look of it, although, honestly, it kind of looks like the Nissan version of a Raptor, or just a Ford F-150, the newish one, or the newer one. So, I don't know. I mean, it kind of, it's kind of sketchy. This, I don't know. It's another one of those weird random trucks that, like, nobody knows about, and then just pops up in the game, because, I mean, who knows this name? It's just Polaris RZ Rockstar Energy Pro 2 truck. I mean, who has heard of that? Here we have the rally car, which is actually a pretty fun one. The funny thing is, after I actually downloaded it from going in the store, right as I went to Blizzard Mountain, they decided to let me have another one, so now I have 2 of these rally cars, which is kind of cool. Up next is kind of the humongous Subi selection here. I got tons of random ones. I've sold one of these before, and I got another one back, so I kind of am stuck with it right now. I'm not exactly sure if I'll be able to sell it. But yeah, so that's pretty much all the cars from that new DLC pack that came along with Blizzard Mountain. So I'm definitely super excited to start these videos for real this time, since they completely backfired when I first tried to make them and stuff like that. But let's see here. Let's get into the, let me think here. I don't know. It's kind of a hard decision. I usually can think of what car I want to be in. Let's just hop into this guy, because, I mean, you guys are here to hear about Blizzard Mountain and the new cars and stuff. Now let me pop it up and see where it's at. Yeah, as you can see, it's only at 652.2 megabytes out of 4 gigabytes, which is kind of strange, because on the Xbox it was only 3.66 gigabytes. So I don't know if there's like a difference in the computer, or whether it's just that's how it is in the computer. So the music's going to be louder a little bit here until I think I actually get out of the festival. I don't know why it is this loud. Yes, now that we're in the video, actually, I do have a lot of wheel spins, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video for you guys. So, as we leave the festival here, I'm hoping the music will... There we go. Kind of quieted down. Okay, I don't know what's going on, if it's just me or you guys are actually getting this too. Let's turn that down to 1, and let's turn down this to a 1 as well. Enter, accept that. There we go. Okay, so maybe it's just because I'm still in the Horizon area. Yeah, it still sounds about the same. I don't know why. Alright, so let's do our wheel spins, and then I will get back to driving the car and kind of show you guys where the location of Blizzard Mountain's entrance is. Or actually, I can show you guys right now. It's right here over at the airport. If you go over here, it is just sitting over here, and then of course you can teleport there, and then you can go there, and at first, when you first go there, for your first time, you get dropped off from a helicopter. As you guys might have seen on my Instagram, you get dropped off from a helicopter right on the tippy top of the mountain, then you have to drive all the way down to the new festival site, which is kind of like the Surfers Paradise one, where it's kind of a drive-through one. It's not like a little, you drive in and there's no, you can't go through it. It's... Oh, wait, no, hold on a second. No, you can go through this one, but it's not like the other ones where you can't go through them, and they're just like a little closed circle. Let's see here. The 3 closed ones are that one, and, oop, I don't know why I can't move my... There we go. Oop, it's moving very slowly. There we go. And then that's also a closed one, and then, of course, the 2 open ones that you can kind of drive through are that one, and then, of course, the new Blizzard Mountain one. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the wheel spins. Now, I'm hoping maybe we can get some good stuff. We have 6 wheel spins, so... Alright, I'm going to close my eyes and hope for the Horizon Edition. Okay, I don't know... Actually, no, I do know why my VIP isn't kicking in. It's because I'm not on the Xbox, where my grandpa's signed in sometimes, so his VIP transfers over to mine, so I actually get the VIP advantage. But since it's on the computer, my grandpa's not signed in here, so I don't get the advantage. Alright, so that's okay. Let's go ahead and go for another one now. I do have very little money as of right now, as you guys can see up here. Especially since me and Brandon like to spend so much on this and try and get as many things as we can. Now, I'm thinking of selling all of my Horizon Edition cars after I finish collecting them all. I think there might be an achievement for collecting them all. I'm not actually sure about that, but if you guys know, you guys can leave in the comments or whatever, or DM me on Instagram at carsofmn. Of course, I'll leave my Instagrams in the description below if you guys haven't seen this YouTube channel before, or if you guys have only watched my YouTube channels and never been to my Instagram. But anyways, let's spin the next one and let's see what we get. I'm hoping for the 70. Okay. You know, I've seen the Escalade so many times in the wheel spin, so, I mean, it's kind of nice to finally get it out of the way. Let's see what we get in our third wheel spin. Ooh, okay, the GTB4. I have been wanting to win this. I'm going to close my eyes and hope for the best. 15 grand, okay. Again, not the best, but let's go ahead again. Ooh, M4 Coupe. Here's another one I've been wanting to win. I'm going to go for the close the eye luck. 5 grand. Oh, boy. These aren't going too well. Let's see, how many do we have? I think we only have 1 or 2 more. I already got this from wheel spin, so I wouldn't be too happy if I got it again. Okay, 30 grand. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Alright, so we got one more, I think. I think this is our last one. Actually, no, we might have one more. Okay, another HE. I'm gonna close my eyes. 20 grand. Alright, you know what? I have enough money. I'm just gonna press X and purchase a spin. This is gonna be our last and final spin for the video. Here we go. Okay, Lancia, not that great. If I can get the 70 grand, I'll buy another wheel spin. Or we can take the Lancia. That works too. Cool. Alright. Let's just escape and take that. So that adds another car. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I also have these 18 here, which I'm not too interested in spending. I kind of want to save it, or save up enough to actually get those when they come out. When I actually am able to get them, because most of these I don't need. Most of them, they're not that special to me. I guess I can unlock that one, because that's okay. So what's this? Is this the Commence Horizon GJ's display skill song? This does not include tracks played on Groove Music. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so that's not really important to me, I guess. I don't really care. Earn triple skills XP for the next 3 campaign races. I don't really have many campaign races right now, so that's kind of useless as well. So let's go ahead and drive. Alright, so, I mean, let's see here. I guess as commentary, I can talk about Blizzard Mountain while we're driving around randomly. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, geez. There is 2 cars here, actually, that I need to get for my promo. Let's see if I can get them both in one. Boom, boom. Wait. Oh, man, you know, the funny thing about the AMC Javelin, which is right up there, that has literally been the first car on my Horizon promo needs picture list or something, whatever the heck it's called, for a very long time. So it's very nice to finally get that out of the way. Oh, look at that! There's one of the other new cars. Here, actually, let's honk at him and let's add him to the group. We can be the Blizzard Mountain group. So if we actually see any other ones on the road, which I think we only have, how many other ones are there for the pack? I'm not exactly sure about the exact number. Actually, I think there is an exact number for each DLC. I'm not actually sure. Anyways, guys, so talking about Blizzard Mountain, so we were right. It is that little snowy mountain you can see from over in that direction. But instead, like I said, you have to go over to the airport, and then you have to take a helicopter to get over there. Otherwise, every time else you go over there, I think you just get flown up by airplane. I'm not sure, because I've only gone there once and then I was just driving around. Which actually reminds me, let's go ahead and check out the App Store. Okay, so we're at exactly 1, well, not exactly 1, but we are at 1, or is that 1,000th of a megabyte? Oh, that's not even like 1 gigabyte yet, I don't think. Okay, never mind. So it's still going to take a while, so I might not be able to get an actual Blizzard Mountain video tonight, but I should be able to get one by tomorrow after school, and we should be able to start our awesome Blizzard Mountain videos. But right now, just talking about Blizzard Mountain, the main thing you guys need to know is there is a lot of very hard things to drive on, such as the black ice. The lake as well is actually very slippery, depending on which area of it you drive in. I don't know why he slowed down there. That was weird. He kind of just disappeared. But anyways, guys, so yeah, so there's a lot of slippery areas. Of course, you guys might have heard of the quote-unquote playground that they were adding, which I don't know if you guys have ever heard of car playgrounds and stuff like that. It's kind of like a skating ramp but for cars. Now, first, it's a really cool area. I like it. It's kind of shaped in an 8 and infinite shape. I don't know. It's kind of a mix of that, but it's kind of a loop-to-loop kind of shape. But it's a lot of fun. There's some cool ramps. You can do some half-pipe stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. I think you guys will enjoy the little park area. The other fun part, of course, is the snowmen, which you can, of course, hit and run over or take selfies, which I did for my Instagram page for Forza Photography. I'll be maybe posting that one tonight. Otherwise, I'll be trying to get some of my Blizzard Mountain photos out tonight, and you guys should be able to check those out tonight as well. So that'd be really awesome. Besides that, there's not really many other exciting things about Blizzard Mountain, although I will mention that the snowstorms are extremely painful. Like, they're so dense, you can just barely see through. It's like, you can't even see what's like a few feet in front of you. The nice thing is, you don't really need to, because, I mean, it's not like there's going to be like a winter kangaroo jumping in front of you or anything like that. The weird thing about the kangaroos is there actually is a kangaroo in the intro video to Blizzard Mountain, which is kind of strange, because I don't think kangaroos would really enjoy being in the snow, especially with their feet. That gets pretty cool. Now, I can't actually see how many minutes I'm recording right now, so if this video does go a little longer than expected, it's because I can't see my recorder, because I'm actually recording the game in a bigger screen than I usually do. Kinda got lost back there. Let me do that, and then we should, there we go, we should gradually teleport behind me. Yeah, okay. So also, my mod for Cards of MN4 Photography also bought the expansion pack, and he's been checking it out. Okay, this is getting bad. Okay, seriously, people. So I'm hoping to do some maybe team-up videos with him if he can connect from the Xbox and play with me on the computer. I'm not sure how that would work, or if it does work. But speaking of civilians, over here, in the winter area, they actually have winter clothes, which is kind of expected. I mean, they wouldn't make them wear the exact same clothes as here. Now, I'm sure lots of you are wondering if I found any glitches yet. Now, I have actually found one. It's near one of the new 25 XP boards you have to smash, which is why I had so many wheel spins for you guys. Now, accidentally, I did spend about 3 or 4 of the wheel spins before I actually got there, before I actually thought about adding them to the video. Now, every time I do a video, I'll try and have at least one wheel spin for you guys. Otherwise, sometimes I might have none if I can't get any, or stuff like that. But yeah, so glitch-wise, I've only seen one rock where it was, like, missing its front surface, so you could see the inside of the rock, but, like, the back of it was there, and then it was, like, hollow and see-through, and it was really weird and glitchy. But that was about it. I haven't really seen anything else very glitchy. I mean, this isn't necessarily a glitchy thing, because I think they made it to be like this, but when I did go off one of the danger signs, get wrecked there, I did fly through the tops of the trees, which I think they did on purpose so that if you're trying to get a nice jump, you don't, like, lose it all because of a tree, because obviously you're going to at least run into one of the trees. So that was kind of a cool thing. I guess that's not really a glitch, but I guess you could technically consider it glitchy. But yeah, the see-through hollow rock was definitely an actual glitch. But besides that, guys, whoa, we just zoomed back past there. That's pretty fast. But anyways, guys, that's about it for Blizzard Mountain explanatives. There's not really much else to talk about. I've kind of told you everything about the playground, the different scenarios, the different little areas around. Although, there is one other thing I'll mention before I end this video. The lake isn't actually as big as I actually thought it was going to be. I actually thought it was going to be a fair amount of the map, maybe at least the whole middle of the map. It's not actually that big, but the entire map itself is actually kind of bigger than I expected. Although when driving around it, it does kind of feel small, mostly because you kind of find the edges of the world very fast. But of course, it is smaller than this map, obviously. I mean, they're not going to make it as big as this. I mean, that'd be a pretty giant expansion. Which also reminds me, I do want to talk to you guys about what you guys think will be the second expansion pack. Now, of course, there has been talk that it might be the Porsche pack, but that's not technically a map expansion, and what we're talking about is a second map expansion for the next one. Now, if it was the Porsche pack, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be fine with that, because, I mean, last time I saw the Porsche pack in Forza Horizon 2, it was pretty expensive just to buy that whole thing. Now, we know that Porsche is going to be coming, especially since Forza has rights to RWB, which that's pretty cool. I don't know how they're going to do it, because technically every RWB is different. So there's not technically a model of RWB, like a specific model of RWB. So I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe you'll just be able to make your own. Maybe you'll make custom ones. I don't know how it's going to work, but I suppose these are kind of the same thing. So I don't know what you guys think about the second expansion pack. What's it going to be? Before, when I was making videos, before they started crashing and stuff like that, I said maybe they'll open this entire open place up here so we can go up the rocky cliff, because as you can see in this area, it looks kind of sloped, so maybe they would open the top. Obviously, it probably won't be. It'll be something more like Blizard Mountain, where you have to teleport to a different location. Now, where they're going to add the second teleport like this, I don't know. Maybe they could have it on the other side of the airport. I have no clue. I mean, there's not really another open area like that where they could slap it down. Besides maybe over here at the pier, that's back over here, right here, where this XP sign is right here. I don't know. They could have it there, kind of like how they did in Forza Horizon 2, where they had Storm Island on the end of the pier. But who knows? Besides that, I don't remember what I was talking about before the second expansion. But who knows? I think I was talking about glitches, but besides that, that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do leave a like and subscribe, of course, if you haven't. And of course, go ahead and check out my Instagrams and follow me on there if you would like to see some awesome content from me and my mod for Forza Photography, or if you guys want to follow my main car account for cars from Minnesota. It's just called Cars of MN. It's pretty easy to remember. The other one is just Cars of MN _ Forza Photography, but of course I'll leave them in the description in case you guys are still confused. Besides that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will drown you guys all later. Well, actually, I'll drown myself later. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all at the bottom of the ocean.